I'm Patricia Barlow-Irick, and I train wild horses and I teach people how to train wild horses at Mustang Camp here in northern New Mexico. We've trained more than 600 Mustangs and burros for adoption. In 2021, I took on a student and found her a fresh Mustang with the intent of documenting our process. Maria is a statistician in Portland, Oregon. Her special needs rescue dog, June, introduced her to positive reinforcement-based training, and she decided to learn to use these same methods with horses. The Jicarilla Ranger District had 3 recently captured horses in the Forest Service holding facility. The gray mare, they said, sweats if you even look at her. The others were calmer. I want the wild one, I said. We brought her home to meet the other animals at Mustang Camp. If you're just joining this story, we recommend starting at the beginning of our Belle Parker playlist. Click here to go there now.
And then we came in for a session. Both of us went into the square pen with her, and we called her name and fed her when she looked at us. And then we just started targeting her around that square pen. And I think we kind of had a cool thing where she would circle around one of us and then lead on to notes that she didn't really relax during the session. She didn't want to leave the round pen. She was vigilant. And so I think because she didn't calm down in that session, we decided we needed to go back to desensitization. "48 was where we opened both of her 2 square pens, and we opened them into a large plaza area. I started targeting her around the square pen she was in with a frisbee, and then eventually we were able to...
Well, we were trying to deal with this problem that developed in Task 7, which was that she was very uncomfortable following us.
Yeah.
And so we had gone on this whole desensitization program, let's try all these sounds. Now let's try getting into new spaces.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like this is a little off program also. It's a space desensitization exercise. Because the real ultimate goal was we wanted to get her back into the round pen where it seems where she's having the most trouble.
And where she likes to be.
Yeah, but so we wanted to build up to the point where we could lead her out of the round pen comfortably. So I think this was just phase 1 of that. Like, can we lead you out of the square pen into the other square pen, into the plaza, which are more...
Yeah, see, I don't see it that way.
Okay.
The way that I see it is to do Task 8, you've got to have a bigger space than a stall. Okay, and we couldn't work with her. We didn't think we could work with her in the plaza.
Yeah.
And we certainly knew there was problems with trying the round pen. So we needed her to chill out about space a little bit in order to do Task 8. Yeah, it was, we were kind of stuck right there as far as 8 goes. So that's why we needed to do it, but we also needed to work at a deeper level on those sounds. Yeah, so let's put it on Task 7.
Okay.
Because that's following to target, and that's what we did, really.
Session 50 was where we did targeting in the round pen, and then we had her follow a circle in both directions, and then follow back into the square pen.
I couldn't believe when she did that.
Yeah, that was cool. I did note that she was clearly more anxious in the round pen in this targeting exercise, and I think the other piece that I noted was going between us, because you were outside filming or sitting.
When she had to walk between us.
She was still sticking.
You were calling it running the gauntlet.
Yeah.
It's on the video. It was like, here you come, you're gonna run the gauntlet. Yeah. Okay, you ran the gauntlet, you get 3.
going around. Let's go around. So 53, this was only a 7-minute session. The idea was that we were going to try to do the targeting with 2 trainers, but we were going to do it in the plaza instead of the round
And it was
pen.
kind of raining.
Yeah. So, but the idea was a more neutral space, trying to make that happen.
Trying to get out of that anxiety-provoking space.
Yeah. Yeah, it was windy, it was raining, it was not very pleasant. I let her out of the round pen into the plaza. So that was out of the round pen, through a stall, and then into a larger space. And I was leading her in her left eye, and she seemed pretty calm in that eye.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't seeing kind of that nasty look. I got her into the plaza, and we started just targeting 2 trainers back and forth. And pretty quickly, she had that ear back and the eye, and I don't know if there was.
And it wasn't when she was going to you,
But I
with
was
her
also
right
on her right eye.
on her right side. Yeah. It was when she was coming to me.
Yeah, I would.
And with the rain and being cold and getting snapped at by a horse, I just said, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this right now. So
we left her.
yeah, which was really frustrating in a
Totally
way,
changes
you
the
know.
thing.
And I have to apologize for just doing it that way, but I really couldn't take her snapping at me at that point.
I hear you.
It
I think
really
it's-
bothered me.
I think it's an important lesson, like when you're not in a headspace, walk away from the animal.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna cause more problems for everyone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I also think that session kind of put us into this place where we felt like we really have to figure out how to make that eye stop going.
Yeah, we have to get rid of the aggression on that side. We have to work on that, because now at least we know it's not just aggression all the way around her. It's only aggression on one side.
Yeah.
So that has diminished it, that shrunk it in our perspective at least.
Yeah.